you should screen women more diligently. So one of my clients messaged me the other day from my sexual energy mastery course, and he wanted to thank me because one of the benefits he was able to achieve from going on this course with this idea of discernment. And I wanted to share with you that benefit today and hopefully give you another benefit that perhaps wasn't on the forefront of your thinking, of your rationality when you proceeded to go on this journey. But once you begin to abstain, refrain, fast from let's say a lifestyle predicated on this emotion of lust that is constantly pulling you left and right, and especially in the social dynamics of meeting women, going to clubs, bars, pubs, and places that are typically associated with the hookup culture, and how it changes your mind frame. It changes your, let's say, your purpose in these particular environments, and gives you a little bit more clarity in terms of who you're interacting with and why you're interacting with them. So I did a tweet the other day that said, you're not going to find your wife in places like bars, clubs, Ibiza, and these holiday resorts. You're going to find people that are there for the primary purpose of this hookup culture, of pleasure culture. And one of the fantastic benefits you gain from beginning to cultivate a awareness around your impulsivity and your carnality, your sexual impulse, let's say, you begin to see through the values that women present to you other than their superficial ones, other than what can they sexually gratify you with. And that is a very, very key element, because I believe there is a very heavy narrative on, let's say, women picking the wrong men, or women being at the forefront of some kind of delusion in terms of their choosing preferences, higher value men, six-figure men, men over 6'6" or something like that. And they get a lot of hate for it. But I wanted to take a moment to pause and kind of take a look at the other side on where men are going wrong. And it's this typical Instagram baddie culture that we seem to be chasing. And we seem to be picking the wrong women in terms of, again, what can they do in terms of sexually gratifying us, or the trophy wife, so to speak. And coming back to this benefit of discernment, which is huge in terms of picking the right woman and avoiding all that headache that comes with associating yourself with these really high strung and really superficial and high maintenance women that, yes, it may be fun for a while in terms of the allure of a let's not say a high quality woman, but let's say in the social media lens, a high quality woman. And then you begin to deal with all the bullshit that comes along with it. She's running up your checks, she's swiping your credit cards and things like this. So once you have those powers of discernment, you begin to see beyond that sexually gratifying value and to the more, let's call it, long-term partner, wife material. So you begin to look for some of the things that I value in my partner, such as that nurturing capacity, that ability to make a home beautiful, make she's great at interior design, so making the place look, like I say, beautiful, a pleasant environment inside, cooking, some of the things that I value in terms of being a good teacher as well, being able to joust with me and combat with me on intellectual conversations and offer a different perspective. So these are all things that I value very much in the feminine, and it is going to be very humbling and a little bit concerning when your trophy wife, your Instagram baddie, is unable to offer you anything other than those sexual favors. And then you realize you've been chasing a pipe dream, something that is not going to sustain you over time, that again, it's predicated on something that is akin to hookup culture. So, brothers, if there's anything I can encourage you to do, or encourage you to feel, encourage you to be on the lookout when you are on this journey, or if you haven't made the decision to go on this journey of beginning to control your animal nature. It's that power of discernment. It's that perspective of, I'm not picking a girlfriend or somebody to have fun with. I'm fundamentally looking for a wife, a partner, somebody that's going to sustain and be a part of my future long term. And then you cut through all this other bullshit, and life is just so much more pleasant on the other end. So I wanted to leave that with you, and hopefully that is something that you can meditate on deeply. If that's a problem you're having, this is the route that you should be taking. You should be asking more intelligent questions and you should screen women more diligently when you're beginning to interact with them. And that is the mark of the true masculine man. So if you enjoyed that, brothers, you can subscribe to me, and I'll bring you something else very, very soon. Take care.